Hi, it's John Binnie. Welcome to today's guided healing meditation, where we will be focusing on quantum psychic energy healing, reading, and clearing. And if you'd like to join me, we'll begin by setting up a safe space. And we'll do so by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain at this time, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves your highest good, nice and loud. And continue to breathe deeply and calmly. Now focus your attention on the center of your heart, there where your golden divine spark exists, where your soul enters your human form. And from the center of your beautiful heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head and reaching up into the sky, reaching up into the stars, going higher and higher through the frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe, and there connecting your light cord into source. Expand out your light in amongst the highest frequency of source that you can imagine, like a net, expanding out, feeling that oneness, that unity, that unconditional love, that feeling of home. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and to the sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now this time, from the center of your heart, extend your light cord down through the root of your spine, this time going deep into the ground, going deeper and deeper all the way down through the layers of the planet until you reach the very core of Mother Earth, and there connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And we send so much love to Mother Gaia. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, all the way up through the layers, up through the surface, up through the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now this time from the center of your heart, expand this golden light from the center of your heart out to about 2 meters out to each side, above, below, in front and behind, and set the intention that only energies and entities with our permission, our highest good love and compassion, can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us, and that all other energies and entities must leave us immediately. Into our golden bubbles, we invite in our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source and Gaia, for our guidance, clearing, healing, protection, self-love, and intuition. We also invite in Archangel Metatron, should we choose to access the Akashic records, and request his assistance in doing so. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all those who have chosen to enter our space as part of this guided meditation, and to only permit those that have the highest good love and compassion for all. And the boundary for our session space, I set the intention that only energies and entities with our permission, our highest good love and compassion, can see us, access us, or exist within this space or within us, and that all other energies and entities must leave us immediately. I invite in our guides, our higher selves, our ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. And I set the intention as we allow these beautiful beings that we've invited in explicitly to enter this space. I set the intention that we are here to assist you with a quantum psychic reading, clearing, and healing. And to begin with, I'd like to invite forwards one of your spirit guides, and I will be doing the same with one of my guides. To do so, I'd like you to imagine now that we are in a beautiful golden bubble of protective light that I've created in the session space around us. This boundary protects you from anything that doesn't serve your highest good. And so know that in your heart of hearts, deep within your soul, that any being that you invite forwards within this safe space is only a being that can serve your highest good. And when we choose now to request that one of our spirit guides steps forwards to assist us with today's session, I'd like you to just allow your spirit guides to form your team around you. Perhaps you'd like them to first step behind you, about 8 or so of your active spirit guides. These are beings who have worked with you through many lifetimes or are new to you, but you have a soul agreement with them that they will assist you in this lifetime, at this time, on your journey. And they are beings from all around the universe. There is no limit to what a spirit guide can be, knowing that they all have this beautiful love and unity energy within their hearts, and that they are here to work with you in partnership. And allow your heart to soften at this moment as we take a deep breath in and just allow them to be near us, our spirit guides, at this time, and to feel their love. Allow yourself to take this breath now in through the nose and open your heart. Good. And now I'd like to bring your attention to one of your spirit guides. And you can choose to perceive them however you wish at this time. We're going to first perform some very beautiful clearing and healing exercises. So before we allow your spirit guides to fully reveal themselves, and of course they can do so at any time, but before we focus our attention on them, we're going to travel to a place together, and together with one of your guides, that will allow you to clear and to heal yourself, and then also to be able to connect with your spirit guide. So when you're ready, you may choose to perceive that we are in a circle. Us humans that choose to participate within this guided healing meditation, that we are all in a circle together, a bit like we're sat around a campfire, each of us with our teams of our spirit guides stood or sat behind us, knowing that in this practice today, we will gain closer connections with our guides, and we will feel their love even more beautifully than we feel just now. We're grateful for all of our guides, and we ask that one of our guides now steps forwards to sit or stand next to each of us, and just become aware of your guide, aware of their energy. Let go of any expectations you have about how this may happen, or what they look like, or what it feels like when they're near you. Just know that often they are a familiar energy that we are used to working with. For some of our guides, we have worked with all of this lifetime and even into other lifetimes. And if you choose to, you can ask your guide to hold your hand as we're going to step forwards into the center of the circle together to raise the vibration up of our group, right up to the 5th dimension, where we will perform a reading, clearing, and healing, and allow ourselves to connect more closely with our spirit guides. So to do so, please step forwards with me now to the center of the circle as I bring down a column of golden lights from the highest dimension of source above to just down to our feet. And I grow this column of golden light all the way out to surround all of us as a platform of golden light, this disc that stands beneath all of our feet. And you are in a safe space. You will remain within this session bubble no matter where we travel to. And we are going to use this platform and this column of golden light of source to assist us in raising our vibrations up to the 5th dimension. So please join me now as we ensure we are stood on this golden disc, this platform. And I now raise the vibration, and I'll do so as I make the Om sound raises up through different dimensions, and I'll explain each as we go. So raising us up now through this physical 3rd dimension, just feel your heart lifting and reaching up to your joy and unconditional love. And now reaching up from the 3rd dimension into the 4th, where our emotions and our light bodies exist, up into the 4th dimension. And now up into the 5th dimension, where we are light with no limitations of physical form. And I'm bringing us up to about mid-level of the 5th dimension, where we're beginning to feel our human forms experiencing the capability of our crystalline activation, our rainbow activation, and becoming physical beings both of light and of matter simultaneously. Good. And as we've raised our vibration up, you may feel this joy and this love in your hearts, the lightening and the releasing of anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Anything that no longer serves your highest good, please leave on the bottom of this platform, and I'm going around clearing it all up into a small golden bubble that I'm then going to pass to Archangel Michael. Please return to source or never return here again. Thank you. And bring your awareness now to orientate yourself. Take a look around and see what you can see in the surrounding 5th dimension. For this is a place I have brought us to. It is a very magical place on the 5th dimensional earth. It is as real as you and I, and one day in this lifetime, you will also visit this physically, not just in meditation. But know that we are energy first, and our consciousness and our energy are very much here. And these are the most important aspects of us to experience this. When you're ready, take a gentle step forwards from this golden light platform, this disc, and see that we are entering a beautiful, vast, open meadow. It has green, luscious grass across the ground that flows slightly downhill towards some trees. There are trees and plants either side of us around this clearing, and there are hills that gently stretch up towards the sky. We are surrounded and held by these beautiful hills and mountains around us, and all of the living things, from the grass and the flowers and the insects, the bees and the birds and the trees, even the clouds in the sky, everything seems to be in an orchestra of singing to each other. sharing these beautiful high vibration energies working together. Allow yourself, as you look down to your feet, and your feet are barefoot on this grass, allow yourself to attune and to commune with this beautiful grass that you stood upon. Allowing yourself to feel this orchestra song, this melody, this energy that flows around every living thing. We are just as much of nature as nature is of us. Walk with me now, together with your guide who you brought with you. I have my guide with me. I've also brought Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael with me. And together we walk gently down this meadow, looking up to the blue sky and the beautiful white crystalline sun. We also see glimpses of sparkles in the sky, and in fact, when we look closer at the birds and the trees, we see that everything has a sparkle to it. That there are beautiful, vivid, bright colors. The sounds are phenomenal and magical. The smell and the breeze on our skin, everything makes us feel so alive and so excited. It makes our conscious mind wonder where this has been all this time in our reality, and know that this place is very much waiting for you, just as much as you've been waiting for this moment. As we walk down through the meadow, we come towards an old oak tree. It's a big, beautiful oak tree. And the oak tree welcomes us as we arrive fairly close to it, within a few meters. Looking up across its beautiful big oak leaves and its broad trunk that reaches deep into the ground through its roots. This is a tree that has lasted and lived since the third dimension all the way up into the fifth. And it is here to assist us in today's session. Welcome, the tree, and thank you, oak tree, for hosting us today. And as you look over to your left, you can see these beautiful crystalline waters. These are living waters of this pond. It's a lake. It's not very deep. It's really quite shallow. It doesn't go any deeper than your shoulders. And become aware of the beautiful, shimmering, golden and silvery light of the water, with these rainbow, almost holographic colors that flow across the surface. This water is very inviting, and in fact, it is here to assist us with our healing and clearing. And I'd like to ask, and please join me as I do, we will ask this crystalline water, we ask for your permission to be able to step gently and to paddle within you so that we can experience your healing and clearing capabilities. We would like to do so to help us to be able to clear our bodies and to be able to connect with our spirit guides. So allow yourself now, please join me. You can bring one of your guides if you choose. And it's up to you if you keep your clothes on or not. Know that when you enter the crystalline waters, you will not get wet. And so as we paddle into these waters, gently with our feet first, stepping in with our toes and into the water, we realize that it really isn't very deep. Although the pool is quite large, it is almost a small lake. And we also realize that this water feels very sentient. It is gathering around us and warming to us. And it feels very exciting to our hearts, very familiar to us. Look up to the sky and see these beautiful clouds. You may also see some rainbows and some stars up there. Yes, even stars during the day. And just allow yourself to orientate yourself as you gradually walk into the water, relaxing and releasing anything that doesn't serve your highest good. You may choose to come in to about your waist, or maybe a little bit deeper up to your shoulders. And then as you reach this position, we'd like to ask this beautiful crystalline waters to release anything from us that no longer serves our highest good. We'd like to drain away any of the negative energies and entities attached to us, any blockages within us. And I'd also like to ask for each of us that the crystalline waters, with our permission and only with our permission, will gently seep into and saturate our whole beings. This crystalline water is very capable of flowing through our entire physical and metaphysical body, almost like it is the blood of life flowing through us and releasing anything that doesn't serve our highest good, whilst keeping us as sovereign, beautiful beings, fully intact, fully happy and healthy. And allow this now, for as deep as you choose it, allow the crystalline waters to enter your body, coming into your shoulders and your arms, your upper body. Allow your heart to open. You can choose to breathe deeply through your nose and out through your mouth, or gently, however you wish. Just relax yourself and allow these waters to continue to flow through, down to your waist and through your legs, all the way out to your fingertips and all the way out to your toes, all the way down to your roots. And now we release anything that no longer serves our highest good. And I'm checking on each of us now as you work through this, and I'm helping you release anything from your human body that no longer serves your highest good, draining it out through your hands, through the base of your spine, through your feet, into these crystalline waters. And stood at the shore is Archangel Michael, who's capturing all of these darker, lower vibration energies or attachments that don't serve our highest good, and he's scooping them up in a golden bubble of protective light, which he's handing to me now to return to source or never return here again. Thank you. And now, if you choose to, you can place your head under these crystalline waters just briefly and allow every aspect of you to be cleared and healed at this time. So allow this water now, as you put your head gently under the water, and yes, surprisingly, you can still breathe under this water. Allow yourself to release anything that doesn't serve your highest good, as we return that energy to source or never return here again. And please bring your head back up and take a look around you. You may also see some of the other participants of this guided meditation, just being aware that there are many of us that choose to participate in this beautiful, magical session today. And when you're ready, I'd also like to set the intention to assist you with your healing and activation. So this is bringing healing to anything that's blocked, anything that's stuck, anything that's wounded within you, anything that would benefit from receiving some healing of these crystalline waters, and also the activation. An activation, for instance, of one of your chakras, from your crown or third eye, your heart, your throat, your solar plexus, your sacral chakra, your root chakra, even your soul star chakra. Any aspect of you that will benefit from the beginning of an activation, all at the right pace and all at the right time for you. Nothing too fast, nothing too slow, just at the perfect balance. We ask this, the assistance of these crystalline waters, to assist with our healing and activation now throughout our whole beings. Good. And we'd like to thank the crystalline waters for their beautiful experience. I'd like you to know that you can come back to this magical place whenever you wish. You can come right back and repeat this meditation. You can come back here in dream time or when you're napping. Or maybe even there'll be the times where you just remember what it's like to feel this healing and clearing, and you'll come back to these places. Please join me now as we walk back up to the shore, back up out onto the surface, back to the meadow. Thanking this crystalline water. Thank you so much for assisting us with our healing, clearing, and activation. And now we're going to form around, well, we're not quite around the oak tree, but we're just sat next to the oak tree. And we're forming a circle, each of us sat on the ground comfortably, Some of us are choosing to lay down, but for the purpose of the guided meditation, I'll be taking you through just as though you were sat down, perhaps in the lotus position, nice and comfortable. We're sat in a circle once more, and you're feeling this beautiful texture, the living, breathing feeling of this grass beneath your hands, beneath your feet, and also between your legs and also underneath every aspect of you. And in this circle, I would like to set the intention that I'm going to assist you with a healing, clearing, and also reading for this group, knowing that this meditation is specific just to those who have chosen to work with it at this time. And to assist you now, I bring down a column of golden light from the highest dimension of source above, bringing it down to just above the crown chakras of every being who chose to participate in today's meditation. And I set the intention as I branch out this golden light of source to above each of our crown chakras. I set the intention to clear, to heal, to energize, to activate, and to assist you on your journeys at this time. And so now we bring this golden light down into your crown chakras, helping your crown chakras open up to the natural size and shape that allow them to be able to work with, for example, connecting with your spirit guides, helping you connect with any aspect of any being that you choose to engage with your sovereignty, discernment, and your protection and safety, any being around this universe. And as I bring in this source light into your crown, I set the intention for your crown chakra to open to its natural size and shape. And I begin this healing and remove anything that no longer serves your highest good, reaching into your crown chakra and removing it now, placing it into a golden bubble of protective light to my left hand as I return for each of us any energy that no longer serves our highest good, returning to source or never return here again. And I make the Om sound to assist your crown chakra in its clearing, healing, and activation. And from your crown chakra, at the very center of your crown chakra, I reach up and connect all the way up to your soul star chakra, the chakra connected up into your higher self. This crown and soul star chakra are so important for you to connect with your spirit guides, and also making sure you have a strong connection from your soul star chakra. And it resides about 1 to 2 meters above your crown chakra, connected up into your soul. And from your big, beautiful soul, making sure you have a nice, big, strong connection that's flexible and durable down into your soul star chakra, and then all the way down into your crown chakra, making sure that you feel that you're solely connected into your soul and into your higher self through your soul star chakra. And I'm allowing each of these connections to expand to the natural size and shape for you, and helping your soul star chakra expand and helping clearing it and healing it from anything that no longer serves your highest good. As I gather up any negative energy or entity from your soul star chakra to return to source or never return here again. And as I make the Om sound, I assist you with your opening, your healing, your clearing, and your activation of your soul star chakra. And of your crown chakra. Good. And I also set the intention, as we remember that we brought our spirit guides with us, we brought one of our guides with us. I'd like you to imagine that they are sat with you at this time, perhaps they are sat right next to you. And whatever size and shape, whatever frequency they are, know that connecting with them can be a very beautiful experience if you choose to. So if you choose to accept this assistance from me at this time, I'm going to connect a very flexible light cord, and it's entirely under your control from the very center of your crown chakra over to your spirit guide who sat right next to you. And I do so now by threading in this golden light of source from the center of your crown chakra. And I set the intention that this is solely under your control, that you can remove it or recreate it, attach it or disconnect it whenever you wish, and that it only exists for as long as it serves your highest good. This cord is a connection between your crown and your guides to help you strengthen your connection with your guide. As I thread now from the center of your crown chakra over to your guide's crown chakra, connecting in to the very center of their crown chakra. And now from the center of their crown chakra all the way over back to yours. And I'm going to speak some Elvian light language to assist with the integration of your human crown chakra with your guides. Ornatara umoro sonotokora umma inerama tamamoa. To know that you always have a connection with your beautiful guides for as long as you choose to. And I continue with this golden light of source that we brought down from the highest dimension of source above earlier into your soul star chakra and your crown. I bring it now down into your third eye. And as you allow your third eye to feel this beautiful golden light of love of source saturating, healing, clearing, and activating you, I reach into your soul, into your third eye gently, and I remove anything that no longer serves your highest good, allowing the unblocking and the readiness of your third eye to open when it's ready to. I return any negative energies or entities that no longer serve your highest good. I return them to source or never return here again. And I will make the Om sound as I help your third eye just gently expand to its natural size and shape and rotation, the frequency that feels right for you. And allowing this excitement of your third eye, the excitement of its potential to continue to open at the right pace for you, to remove any blocks, any wounds, to heal and to help activate you. And to know that you are still very much connected, grounded into the core of Mother Earth. And as a result, you will never get lost in this universe. You can always simply reach down and pull on your cord and bring you back home, back to where you started. You also have the beautiful gift of your third eye lid. And it is just like a helmet visor. You can close this lid, this eyelid of your third eye, so that you do not see what you do not wish to see. I encourage you to continue to develop and open your third eye, keeping it open for longer and longer periods during the day and during dream time. And this is because I recommend that you experience the right pace for you more and more the dimensions, the different beings that reside across different dimensions. Do you relax into this safe space that you create, and that if you choose to meditate each day and create these safe spaces like we did at the start, you will be able to see safely. You'll be able to receive the resonant frequencies, the colors, the vibrations of other beings, of every living thing, through the boundaries of your safe space, and know that you're safe to experience and be aware of them. And also set the intention for anything that doesn't serve your highest good. If you see something that doesn't feel right, a shadow, often something dark, but not always, these beings can often appear as light. Anything that doesn't feel right, especially in your heart, and allowing your third eye to be connected strongly into your throat chakra and into your heart. Whenever you see something that doesn't serve your highest good, tell it to leave immediately. And if you're not sure what it is or who it is, you can ask your spirit guides. Ask your spirit guides explicitly, guides, what or who is this? Or ask, what does this being have for its intention for me? Or does this being have my highest good love and compassion at heart? And you can choose to remove anything that chooses to come close to you. You can also remove any being that comes into your home. But know that when you're out and about in the rest of this world and reality, you do not have command over every being, only over your own sovereign space about 2 meters out that you created with your protective bubble and your home. Okay. And now allowing yourself to be able to perceive across different dimensions, across space and time, encouraging you to open your third eye at the right pace for you. We continue now down into your throat chakra. The throat chakra is a place where many of us have suffered in previous lives, perhaps as a past witch wound or hidden witch wound. Sometimes even in this lifetime, we've been persecuted for what we've spoken of, and we feel we get in trouble and it causes lots of problems. To know that you're safe now. Know that in this safe space, in this fifth dimension especially, that you're being encouraged to open up your throat chakra. For within each of our throat chakras is our ability to speak our own unique divine truth. Each of us have our own divine right to be able to experience our own truth that only we can experience, no one else can. Just like no one else can argue how we feel, our truth and the connection between our throat chakra and our heart are one of the most sacred aspects of us. So please know that it is important for you, if you choose to clear and heal your throat chakra, and to encourage you to gradually develop the skills and abilities physically and energetically to be able to share your truth. As I bring this column of golden light into your throat chakra, and I remove anything that no longer serves your highest good, and I return that to source, or never return here again. And I'm bringing in some dragon light language to help heal and clear your throat chakra. If you've not heard my dragon light language before, it is like a loud growl. Know that it is safe. And I hope that you feel this beautiful love intention, as it is fantastic to be able to help open up your big, beautiful throat chakra. Haram Mana Inatararu. Perfect. And just allowing yourself to open up your throat. And as I reach into the center of your throat chakra, assisting with the healing and clearing and opening to the right size and shape, and also the activation, encouraging you to share and speak out loud your truth, to write it down, to draw it, to dance it, to do whatever you choose to release this energy from you. Your throat chakra is so important to your self-expression, and self-expression is the best expression and releasing of energy, both all of what serves and no longer serves you. Speak it out, speak your truth, sing it, shout it, scream it, roar it out of you. And we extend this healing love energy of source across all dimensions of you at this time, across your past life healing that you require at this moment, across your present and future. And then coming down now into your big, beautiful heart. I fill your heart with this golden light of love, clearing, healing, and energizing, assisting you with anything that no longer serves your highest good. I reach in and remove it from your heart. Any baggage, any heavy, low feelings that no longer serve you, Any trauma that no longer serves you, any attachments, negative energies, or entities, I remove from your heart and I return to source. We'll never return here again. And I will bring in some further dragon light language to assist your heart, igniting your heart, that passion, that joy, that fire. Remembering what it was like when you were a child and that joyous feeling in your heart. This is what you're returning to in this life, to follow your joy, to follow your heart. Allow your heart to open up, nice, big and bright, and to shine this light ahead of you on your path. Knowing that your heart, this very engine of your ascension, the opening of your heart is your ascension. It is your awakening. It is also why your whole life is changing so dramatically. It's because it is a feeling. It's all from within your heart. As I speak this dragon light language to assist you in remembering who you are. Arau Madria Indankarau Maraya. Allowing your heart to gently open and connecting up into your throat chakra, into your third eye, up to your crown and up to your soul star chakra, all the way up to your soul and into source, and all the way back down, back into your heart. And allow yourself now to bring this golden light of love down into your solar plexus. And for many of us, our solar plexuses have been in fear and small and shrunken. We've been scared of losing abundance, been scared of lack. And it's now time to open up your solar plexus, to allow yourself to receive everything that you ever dreamed of in this life. All the abundance from love and food and water and safety and trust, but also to allow yourself to connect in with your self-love and financial abundance. I bring in this golden light of source now into your solar plexus as I set the intention to remove anything that no longer serves your highest good. As I return that to source, whenever return here again, and open up your solar plexus to be able to both create and receive at the right pace for you. Expanding your solar plexus to the right size, shape, color, frequency, and rotation for you. And then connecting from your solar plexus up to your heart. Nice and strongly, and feeling that cultivation of self-love in your heart. Perhaps you'd like to practice each day when you take a look in the mirror and you'll say to yourself first thing in the morning, you'll say, and you insert your own name, I will say, John, I love you. John, I love you. John, I love you. With my left hand on my heart and my right hand on my solar plexus, creating this beautiful figure of 8 infinity loop as I send love energy from my heart through my left hand, across my left shoulders, and then down through my right arm and right hand into my solar plexus. Allow my solar plexus to open up and receive this beautiful abundance of love, and that love energy to flow back up from my solar plexus and into my heart. And so it repeats. And so repeat to yourself each morning, I love you, I love you, I love you, as you look at yourself in the mirror and perhaps laugh at the beautiful experience that you receive. And now bringing this golden light of source, continuing down now into your sacral chakra, connecting in with the very center of your sacral chakra. Sometimes this is where our inner child has been hiding, where all our joys and passion in our lives has been hiding away, and we felt scared. We felt that those times that when we were a child, when everything seemed so magical, they're not real, and that somehow we've had to suppress and dim these aspects of us. Well, as we've discovered already, even in just in this meditation, that it is very much real. That we are allowed to experience these beautiful aspects of all of the universe. Magical, mysterious, sparkling, incredulous aspects of this universe And so allow yourself to connect in with your sacral chakra, remembering back what it was like when you were a young child, the joy, the passion, and now older as an adult, the sexuality, the sensuality, the fire within you, that raw, beautiful, creative energy, this unstoppable aspect of you in your sacral chakra. Allow this fire now to grow within your sacral chakra as I remove anything that doesn't serve your highest good and return it to source, or never return here again, and helping open up your sacral chakra to the right size and shape for you, connecting it also into your solar plexus. Good. And now coming down now into your root chakra, encouraging you to connect in with the earth, to remember that even though this planet has had so many challenges, especially from us humans and other galactic races, know that it is important now for you more than ever to connect in and to commune with Mother Earth. She is our mother as we are children of Earth. And she also asks, as we speak at this time, to receive from you any energy that no longer serves your highest good, as she will take it from you and turn it, transmute it into food for others, the compost for others to grow. And so now I reach in, first of all, into your root chakra, removing anything that doesn't serve your highest good, clearing it out, returning that energy or those entities to source, never return here again. And then reaching into your root chakra and just allowing it to gently open up to the natural size and shape for you. Good. And then connecting your root chakra, becoming aware of the third dimension where we started, connecting the center of your root chakra into the third dimensional core of this earth. And then also from your root chakra, grounding you down and connecting into the fourth dimension of this earth. And then also grounding and connecting your root chakra down into the fifth dimension of this earth. And I choose to do this, and you can choose to accept the connection to each of these dimensions, is to bring your whole body aware to the prospect that things, should we choose to, only get better and higher in vibration and closer to this divine unity, love, energy within each of us. And that whilst the third dimension of Earth can sometimes even feel like hell on Earth, know that as we continue to do our inner work, to release our shadows, to raise our vibrations, as we face our fears and allow ourselves to step into our joy, our passions, and open our hearts in our awakening ascension journeys, we are truly allowing ourselves to create and co-create the fourth and fifth dimension and sixth and beyond experiences. And so bringing your awareness of your root chakra to these different aspects of planet Earth. For at this time, Mother Gaia is already stretched across the third, fourth, and fifth, and just a little bit into the sixth dimension. We can access our beautiful home, our planet Earth, at these different dimensions should we choose to. All you need to do is raise your vibration and choose to connect in with them. And I'm now connecting through all of your chakras, seeking alignment between each of them, clearing, healing, and energizing. I'm allowing anything that doesn't serve your highest good to ground deeply into the core of Mother Earth, to allow Mother Gaia to transmute it. And just like strong trees that can dance freely in the winds and storms, helping you ground strong, energetic roots that still give you the mobility and the flexibility that you choose, that you can dance whenever you wish and travel wherever you wish, knowing that you always have this beautiful, safe home to come to. Now bring your awareness back to the circle near this oak tree where we started. For we're going to ask one of our guides now to make a little bit of a grand entrance. And to do so, we'd like to ask them to, each of our guides now, for all of us, to just get up and walk behind the oak tree. There's something very magical about the oak tree that we're going to ask of it now. We're going to ask the oak tree to introduce one of our guides. So the same guide we bought we brought from the third dimension where we first started, and they traveled with us back up into their fifth dimension. Often this is the lowest vibration that many of our guides can reach down to, but there is not a hard and fast rule for this. This is a beautiful opportunity for us now to reintroduce ourselves with our guide and allow them to step forwards to us. So if you'd like to perhaps stand up from the circle and just allow the rest of the participants of this meditation to fade away from your consciousness, although we're very much here, we're just giving each other our own private, safe spaces by allowing our phases to shift slightly within the frequency of the fifth dimension. And now focus your attention to just to the right of the oak tree's trunk. And we're going to invite our spirit guide now to step forwards. Allow your spirit guide, and I would maybe space yourself about 2 meters out from the side of the oak tree's trunk. Magically, from behind the oak tree, we invite our spirit guide to step forwards out so that we can see them more visibly, or should I say, perceive them. Allow this now as your guide steps forwards and out from the side of the oak tree. And we ask our guides to just take a moment and to pause there. Allow their energy to be perceived by you, to be seen, to be felt with your heart, to be known, their thoughts and feelings to be expressed and received, to hear them, to feel the vibration across your skin, the breeze. And both in this meditation and within your physical body in the third dimension, inside of you and outside of you, bringing awareness to when we ask your guide questions, that the answers will be perceived by you and can be perceived by you across any of these dimensions, within you, outside of you, including noises that you may hear outside of your home or wherever you are at this time in this meditation. And now ask your guide to step a bit closer, perhaps about 1 meter in front of you. And we ask our guides if we could look up to the very top of them and scan down through their form. So just look up above their head, assuming that they have a humanoid form, but many of our guides will also be energetic, or rocks, or plants, trees, stars, planets, energies, electrical energies, galactic beings from around this universe. They could be Arcturian, Palladian, they could be avian, reptilian, zeta, human. They could be mantis. They could be Lyran. They could be from Orion. They could be from Andromeda, blue ray, angelic, even a deity, or an ascended master. There is no restriction to what your spirit guide may be. So just open up your heart and open up your mind to the infinite possibilities of the form of your guide. And as you scan down from their head all the way down to their feet, if they have them, just take a look at what it is they look like. What are they wearing? How tall are they? Are they of slim build or larger? Are they a priestess or priest of some sort? Are they a sacred healer or warrior? Are they another human like you and I? And are they showing you just one or multiple lifetimes of themselves where they've taken on many different forms? Allow yourself to perceive your guide across these dimensions. And we'll ask your guide a couple of questions before we also connect in with one of your past lives. And so I'd like to ask your guide, first of all, so you can ask this as I say this out loud, please repeat it yourself. Guide, What is your name? And allow yourself to receive the answer through your heart. And don't worry if you haven't got total clarity on their name. You may be shown something, a visual. You may hear something. You may feel something. You may not have even been able to have seen your guide or perceived them fully yet, just in knowing that they're there. So celebrate this moment as you celebrate that your guide stepped forwards to you, and that also you ask them for their name, and be grateful for whatever you received. You may choose to write this down or say it out loud. And now, we'd like to ask your guide, where are they from? And thank your guide and celebrate yourself and your guide for at very least trying, and of course for anything that you've received. And finally, ask your guide, what is their superpower and why do they choose to work with you at this time? Fabulous. And you can continue to receive the answers to these questions both during this meditation and throughout your waking day. Allow yourself to repeat this as often as you wish, or to repeat the same exercise in one of my daily guided meditations as parts of the 14-day Spirit Guide Meditation Challenge available on my website. Okay, now that your guide is here, and at very least I feel that you're able to perceive that they're here, your guide has been given by Archangel Metatron a special little book. It is a book that contains a past life. This book is from your Akashic records. Archangel Metatron has been working hard for each of us to provide us with a little book that shows us a small story of what happened in a previous life that we now need to face and to heal at this time. And whilst we can spend almost an entire dedicated session doing this, for example, in the Hidden Witch Wound session, this is an important message for us to receive any clearing, healing, and activation. So ask your guide now, and I've asked Archangel Metatron to open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records, open the Akashic records, and to give each of your guides at first this little book. And this little book that your guide holds is a representation of this past life of you that needs the most attention at this time. Allow yourself to reach out now to your guide and receive this little book. Take a look at the book, its cover. Is there any dust or sparkling energy that you need to dust off it just to be able to read its title? This is a title, this is a book that you have written, for it is your lifetime, your past life, that needs the most attention from you at this time. And gently, when you're ready, once you've read the title of this book, allow yourself to open up this little book. And as you scan through the pages, start flicking quickly with your fingers and set the intention to be taken to the page of this book that has the most important healing, clearing, activation or messages for you at this time. And allow now yourself to settle on that page. That page represents a year, a time within that lifetime. And look now towards the words, and there's also a picture in this page. The picture takes up about half of the page. And notice that this picture is moving. It's very much living. And we set the intention that throughout this experience, we continue within our safe space. We are here in the fifth dimension within this safe space that we created at the start. And I ask you now to simply observe this version of you in this past life that is experiencing their experience. And first of all, just to bring your attention to what are they doing and who are they with? And how are they feeling? Or should I say, how is this past life of you feeling? And where you feel guided to heal, to clear, to energize, to activate, together with your guide's help, I ask your guide to assist you in sending in this love energy, this golden light of source from the highest dimension of source above that you bring down all the way down through your crown chakra, through your third eye and down through your throat and down into your heart and then out through your hands. Place your hand over, just gently on top of the image of you within this Akashic record book, this past life of you, and send this healing, clearing, love activation at this time. And you can choose to make the Om sound with me as you do. Good. And in that moment, notice that this past life of you is reacting, that they're responding to and experiencing this love energy that you've sent in. You have become a future angel of yourself to this past life version of you. You brought in this calming, loving, healing, activating energy, and also assist in sending a beautiful message to this past life version of you. All of what they are doing is helping you grow as a soul. That you're grateful for their dedication and their hard work. You're grateful for everything that they've done, and to know that they are a part of you just as you are part of them. And to celebrate yourself in this present lifetime, in this now moment, because you have become everything that that past life version of you fought for so hard to achieve. To know that their battles, their hardships, their traumas, their journeys were all worth it. Look what they created. Allow yourself to be seen by this past life version of you, even if it is through the page of this Akashic record book. And as you send so much love, know that if you chose to, you could pause this video, this recording briefly, and spend more time connecting with this aspect of you in your past life, asking them questions such as, who are they? Where are they? What are the challenges they're experiencing? What healing do they need the most? And as you listen to these answers and allow yourself to receive them, you may choose to come back to that past life through the intention of another session, such as the Hidden Witch Wound Healing session, where you travel back to a past life, whether you're a witch or any other being, knowing that you can be there again to assist this past life version of you. And for now, we send so much love to this past life version of us in our book. We're so grateful for the experience, to know that that hardship, that fear, that anxiety, that pain, and also the lessons of expansion and freedom and love. These are all powerful lessons for us to bring back into this lifetime so that we remember. Allow yourself to close the book gently as you've sent so much love to this past life version of you, and to know that this book will remain intact forever. You can call on this past life whenever you wish. Just set the intention and ask Archangel Metatron to assist you. And when you're ready, pass this book now back to your guide, who will return it to Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Please close the Akashic records, close the Akashic records, close the Akashic records. Good. And now we are still here under this beautiful oak tree, just in this beautiful meadow. And we'd like to thank our guide, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, the tree, this beautiful oak tree, these beautiful crystalline living waters, the whole meadow and everything that exists here, including the fifth dimensional Gaia. Thank you so much for this incredible experience, to know that we can come back here whenever we feel low or we need a boost, whenever we feel blocked or in fear. We can create this safe hour or so in our day and dedicate it to our self-healing, clearing, and activating. And before we leave, we'd like to ask our spirit guides for some practical help. For whilst this magical meditation is a truly marvelous experience, we also invite forwards the steps that we can next take to help us on our journeys. What are the things that we can do as humans in our day-to-day lives that will help us continue to clear, to heal, to energize, to activate, to connect closer with our spirit guides, to unblock ourselves, to get closer to understanding and feeling into our missions, or why we came here. So perhaps now we'd like to ask some short questions of our guides. And again, knowing that you can pause this if you wish, and you can ask additional questions within the safety of this safe space. So ask your guide now to turn to face you. Perhaps they're quite close, about a meter in front of you. And we're going to ask a series of questions. The first question is, Spirit Guide, what is my mission in this lifetime? Thank you, Spirit Guide. Allow yourself to receive however you perceive the answers to these questions across the outside of you and the inside of you, across every dimension of you, and surrender to the infinite magical ways that you receive these communications. Thank your guide and celebrate every question you ask and their attempt to answer it, and for you to receive it. And the next question, Guide, how can I connect with you more easily each day? Thank you, Spirit Guide. And now ask your Spirit Guide, what can I do each day to help unblock myself? Thank you, Spirit Guide. And ask your Spirit Guide, how do I overcome my greatest fears at this time? Thank you, Spirit Guide. And now ask, how can you help activate your physical, metaphysical, your psychic abilities? Thank your Spirit Guide. And finally, ask the question, do you have any messages for my highest good, love, and compassion, Spirit Guide? Wonderful. Thank you, Spirit Guide. Remembering that you are connected to your Spirit Guide through your crown chakras, You may also choose to extend a cord of light from the center of your heart now, all the way from the core of your heart chakra into the heart of your spirit guide in front of you, and then back from their heart into yours. And hold this connection for as long as you wish, just as you choose to connect in with your crown chakra. You can choose to connect any aspect of you to your spirit guide, should you and they choose to agree to this. And if you wish to, do so now. And now we're going to get ready. Thank you, Spirit Guide. We're going to get ready to return back to third dimensional Earth, to where we started. So please join me in thanking the oak tree, the meadow, every living thing, the crystalline waters, our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. And we're going to walk back to where we entered this space, which was stood upon a golden disc that I brought up from the third dimension. And at the center of it, still connected up into the highest dimension of source, is a golden column of golden light that this disc orientates around. And I'm just making sure all of us now coming over and stepping onto this beautiful disc to help take us back down to the third dimension. And we shall begin when you're ready. And allow yourself to continue to hold whatever high vibration, love and joyful activation and clearing emotions, feelings and experiences within you. Hold on to as many as you can survive into the third dimension, knowing that you can always come back to this place, and that the more you practice this work, the stronger these feelings become, because the more you raise your vibrations. And we continue now as I bring this platform and this column of golden light back down through the fifth and fourth and back into the third dimension and back to where we started. And please join me in stepping off of the platform as I bring this platform down into earth, as I close it down into a small golden bubble of light, as I return it to source and never return it again. And I'd like to say a massive well done and congratulations to you, beautiful soul. You've achieved something that many beings struggle with in this life. And that if many knew how powerful these experiences are for them, then they may choose to do this more. You can practice many aspects of this meditation whenever you wish throughout your day. I encourage you, in addition to or as part of the guidance that your spirit guide has given you, to develop your own daily meditation practice. And I will always continue to offer, for as long as my website exists, free meditations where you can practice each day. Just go to the meditations section. And for example, you can try practicing the 14-day Spirit Guide Meditation Challenge. These are the same meditations that I practice each day to assist me on my journey of connecting with my guides, receiving messages that I turn into songs and meditations, and they inspire my days. I also hope that you spend time to reflect on this experience today before you leave this session space, to remember that writing it down, saying it out loud, sharing these experiences with others, sharing them with me, are really important, because they allow you to step into these higher aspects of yourself by bringing in these higher experiences into this reality, by expressing them. And know that for every time that you engage with your spirit guides or past life or any experience, please do express your gratitude. And this gratitude, this creates this flywheel, this infinite feedback loop that always continues to grow it. And you become a being that is forever in gratitude of these ever increasingly beautiful and magical experiences across all dimensions of us. And I encourage you to seek ways to release your fears, to release your shadows, to be conscious about what you consume with both food, drink, water, what you watch on your phone or TV, the people that you connect with, the experiences that you engage with. These all have an impact on your vibration. And continue to face your shadows at least on a weekly basis or more regular, facing those fears, challenging them, stepping through them. All of these will assist you on your journey. And all of these I help teach in my training courses also. When you're ready, as we thank every soul that's participated in today's session, I bring this session to an end. You can remain in your individual golden protective light as I close this session space down now, and I ask everyone to step outside of the session space as I tidy up the energy and I return it to source or never return here again. And I also encourage you to get plenty of rest and drink plenty of water, to know that even as a guided healing meditation, for as much as you choose to participate in it, they can be as powerful, if not sometimes more powerful, than the one-to-one sessions that I do with people. Of course, you can choose to book me in for a one-to-one session with me, but know that you can repeat this practice as often as you wish. And just as I have developed my own abilities through a daily, regular meditation practice, I encourage you to follow your own path and your own journey, to create your own meditations, to create your own experiences like this, and to also lead by example as you continue to raise your vibration, to follow your mission, and to support yourself, and if you choose to, support others on their journeys. I thank you so much for this incredible session, wishing you a beautiful, restful, and smooth integration, and I look forward to seeing you again in one of my meditations, one-to-one sessions, trainings, or videos. Please take care of yourself, dear soul. So grateful for you coming to Earth at this time to assist yourself and assisting this whole planet, knowing that even just doing this work once for yourself is helping this whole planet. So thank you, dear soul. I'm sending so much love from Scotland, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. I love you.